Today marks 50 years since the launch of Apollo 11, the first step before man would land on the moon.
And as history was in the making, Americans heard one voice with deep ties to Kansas City.
New at 10, 41 Action News anchor Lindsay Shively takes us back to that day as he captured the excitement on air.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
5 decades ago, man took off to the moon.
Tower cleared.
It's just all the excitement that built up, and we were going, you know?
Liftoff.
Yeah.
Artist Eric Fuson and team chose to capture that moment with this sculpture to honor Walter Cronkite, the legendary journalist whose enthusiasm for space was almost just as legendary.
You could just feel his excitement on air.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Walter Cronkite, a native of St. Joseph, Missouri.
But more than 100 years ago, his story started here.
This is the Emmy from the moon landing that he won?
Yeah.
Where you'll find the Walter Cronkite Memorial on the Missouri Western State University campus.
He's actually on air for over 17 hours straight. He was so excited about the moon landing.
Not only did Cronkite consider covering the moon landing one of the greatest moments of his career, he called the moon landing the most extraordinary story of our time.
He was not afraid to show his enthusiasm and almost a childlike delight.
Former Kansas City Mayor Kay Barnes is Cronkite's cousin.
So Walter had great stories about what my father taught him as a teenager.
Plus 30 seconds.
And great stories about the moment that united the country 5 decades ago.
Now, what are you going to say when the moon experience actually is happening live? And Walter kept saying, I don't know, I don't want to plan it.
You can't plan how to feel, right?
That's right.
And Kansas City played an important role in his life.
His mother and Walter moved to Kansas City, where her parents had a drugstore.
He worked for KCMO Radio, met his wife Betsy, and got married here. He also came back to KC to help Barnes' mayoral campaign.
These are all my childhood memories are here.
So he had a deep love for Kansas City.
That's one small step for man,
And a passion for sharing the history
one giant leap for mankind.
unfolding on live television. Lindsay Shively, 41 Action News.
We wanted to show you more of Walter Cronkite on the anchor desk, but that historical footage still belongs to CBS News.